Hi pen friends, this is Sarah. Today I'm going to be showing you my letter writing supplies. So this year I am going to be trying to do more pen pal letters because I really enjoy using my stationery and using my fountain pens, of course. So you need to, here's a box of fountain pens. I love writing each sheet of paper with a different fountain pen, so I always have my fountain pens on hand. And this box is an upcycled cigar box that has 2 levels, and actually I bought it where only the top level was for fountain pens, but I always need more room for fountain pens, so I was excited to find a way to put more fountain pens in this box. And that is, I had some candles that I ordered on Amazon. They're root candles, and they come in two layers, and both layers have some foam it's a long piece of foam with these indentations for the candles. And this is actually great material to lay my fountain pens in. So I cut that shorter to fit in this box in the bottom layer and put more fountain pens in the bottom of the box. And I also did that with some other boxes. So if you're looking for a way to customize your own boxes to hold fountain pens, I really suggest if there's anything you can find that's packed with this stuff, it's great. Okay, so of course I have my fountain pens for writing, and then I have this little dish. I love bunnies, of course. I have a pet bunny. And I have my stamp with my return address in it that I had customized, and it has a rabbit on it. And then a little stamp pad, which is the Versacolor stamp pad. And I just, since my stamp is longer than the stamp pad, I just press it on all over, and I really enjoy using stamps. Also, for decorating my cards and letters, I have a whole box of rubber stamps. So I have actually a few of these that I got at the Container Store and also at TJ Maxx. And you open it up and it lifts up these different levels that are, they have separators in there. It would probably be better if they didn't have separators, because I have to find the stamps that fit just right in each slot. But yeah, I organized my stamps by themes, so this one mostly has mushroom stamps in it. And then I have this Rough Enough. The company is called Rough Enough, and I got it on Amazon. It's a Cordura fabric file organizer, and so it's really it can take a beating. It's not going to rip like a lot of those accordion binders or accordion file folders. And then I just use paper file folders in there because it only has 3 different slots here. But I put file folders in each of these with the names of my pen pals on it. And then I can keep the letters that they've sent me in the file folders, so I can go back and see what they've written. And I always scan my letters that I send to people, because I've had several letters lost in the mail before, and that's no fun. So I actually had stopped doing that for a little, and one got lost recently, so I'm going back to that, always scanning my letters and keeping that on my computer in case I need to print it out again or just go back and see what I've written to pen pals before. Okay, and then I've got this. So this is a tool bag that I got at a hardware store. It used to have a the logo of whatever it was, like whatever type of bag this was, Craftsman or something, had like the logo there, but I took it off, I unstitched it, and I put this little inchworm or caterpillar, which sort of is like the speed at which I write Pentel letters. But anyways, I like this bag because it's really sturdy and I have some heavy things in here. And also it was pretty inexpensive at my store. So this is like a what's in my bag video. I've got this Galen leather pencil case. It's really good for sharp scissors because I have these paper cutting scissors that are pointy at the end, and I wouldn't really want that poking a hole in like a fabric bag. So these are good for really precise cutting. And what I do is I also have these like old card boxes that I've repurposed for some of my stationery. And on Yoseka Stationery, they have a lot of these little pads of fountain pen friendly note paper. So you get a lot of these really pretty papers, but they're small. So what I do is I take a larger piece of fountain pen friendly paper, and I have some like small pads of it, or I have the loose leaf Tomoe River paper, and then I just like take a sheet of that and tape it onto, like I use some washi tape and just put the washi tape on the back of that, connect it to a longer piece of paper, and then cut it to be the same width as the decorative paper. So like just a white piece of paper on the end of the decorative paper to make it long enough for like writing a letter. And so I've got a few pads of just white paper that does well with fountain pens, and then I've got these boxes. I've got several different of the smaller decorative paper in these boxes. There's another one. And I like this kind of box that has the magnetic closure. So if you buy like a box of cards, you can repurpose that. And then this is just filled with other note cards that I have. And so I've got my scissors in there. I've got a glue stick, because sometimes when I seal an envelope, it needs a little bit of gluing. I've got a big roll of washi tape. Washi tape I find on Amazon or Etsy. They have a lot. Then I've got my favorite gel pen. It's the Uniball Signo .38. It works really well in cases where you can't use a fountain pen. And my favorite pencil, which is the Pentel Twist Erase .9. And it has a really long eraser that you can twist out, which I find really useful. And the thicker lead, the .9, doesn't break very easily. And then I have some little fancy paper clips, which I really enjoy using as like bookmarks and stuff in my journals. Okay, so that's what I've got in this pencil case. And then I have, purple is my favorite color, so I've got two purple pencil cases. This one, I put a little pin on it that my husband gave me. It says, "Can you draw me for free?" No. I'm an illustrator, so I get a lot of requests for doing art for free. I got some more washi tape in there. A lot of times these washi flake stickers, they start coming off, so I just put a rubber band around the roll. And then got some pencils in there, woodless pencil. Sometimes these little covers for the pencils keep them from getting on other things, and a little pencil sharpener. And then I've got my address book. I've got one of these big quilting rollers that you can see through, and it's wide, so you can use it kind of like you would a triangle to put against the edge of your paper and get a straight line across there. It's useful for when I'm cutting the paper to, you know, how I explained how I cut the paper to match up with the decorative paper. And then I've got this box that I've had since like first grade that has my washi collection in it. And I've got this pencil box that I've repurposed for holding my stamps and some return address labels and some envelopes and some stickers and some thin washi tapes. And then I've got some stationery, which, you know, it's good if you buy stationery from places that sell fountain pens, and they can tell you whether they're good for fountain pens, because a lot of regular stationery isn't really good for fountain pens. And then I've repurposed the box that my premium Kaveco nib came in for some little rubber stamps and little stamp pads. And I think that's it. So I'm looking forward to writing some more letters this year, and I hope that if you enjoy writing letters, that you find people to write to and you have fun doing it. All right, bye pen friends. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Bye.